All right, welcome back, everybody. We got another amazing episode of Sarcasm Speaks.
Talking awfully quick over there, bud.
It's am I?
Talking kind of quick.
You forget how to talk to people.
You in a rush? Where are you going?
It's been a couple days.
It's going nowhere.
It is I with Bob, and Spoon Man is making his triumphant return as third chair.
Third chair.
It's been a few episodes.
Apparently.
We've been on hiatus.
Nikos has been the honorary third chair.
Yeah,
in his absence.
via phone call.
Via phone call. We're social distancing well.
Yeah.
Or not. Whatever. I don't give a fuck anymore. So I got an opening thought. It's one of those, like, we usually save these for final thoughts, but I got one for an opening thought because it's been saved in my phone for a while.
Okay.
Option. You have the chance to be God for a day, and you make one of these changes to the way the human body works. Which do you pick? Option 1. All junk food, booze included, would be the equivalent to what healthy food is now. 2. Eliminate urinating and defecating. You wouldn't have to do it.
So it's either or.
I already.
You get to pick.
Is
one.
it just for one day? The day that I'm.
No. This is you are changing human beings.
So does the junk food make you feel better too? Like how healthy people feel great?
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. Junk food, booze. Yeah. That's junk food and booze is now health food.
Exactly. So yes, I'm getting rid of pissing and shitting.
Yeah, but then you don't have an excuse to leave a conversation.
Yeah, you do. You just say I'm not.
I gotta go take a quick shit. I'm gonna need the level 9 access code.
Yeah. I mean.
I gotta go take a shit. We don't do that anymore. Yeah, I gotta go take a shit.
Yeah, I haven't updated my software yet.
Truthfully,
I'm still shitting and pissing.
Honestly, I've never used something like that as an excuse to get out of a conversation. If I don't want to be in a conversation, people figure out pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, same. I'll just walk away, or I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna see you around.
Or not.
Yeah. I just turn it into a one-sided conversation. I stop talking.
Yeah.
That or you start getting shit answers from me.
But I don't mind pissing and shitting.
I mean, I think things would be a lot easier if we could get rid of them.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes a good shit feels pretty good.
It stimulates the prostate a little bit if it's big enough.
It does. Yeah. You get it. Afterwards, you're like, ooh. Yeah. You're like, oh wow.
Both of those things are much more of an inconvenience than the 1 or 2 times where they might be like, okay.
Yeah, but think about how awesome it would be if booze was health food.
Also,
I would be so healthy. I would live to be 150.
Do you want to?
I'd have to start eating fucking cucumbers and fucking broccoli.
Celery.
Yeah.
Spoon!
Big hand raise right here. If I'm eating junk food and it's now healthy, and alcohol is probably healthy, does that mean I don't get the shits from it anymore too?
Well,
Because
no. So I guess you would have. So I guess that's where it's open to interpretation, because if those became health foods now, then I guess they wouldn't cause the inflammation and all that crap.
Correct.
I mean, you might, but how when you eat a ton of fiber and a ton of vegetables, you get some fucking fucked up shit happening in there.
Yeah.
You might get some of that.
Okay, if I eat too many Doritos.
Too many Doritos is, or it's so. When I was a kid, I used to eat a fuckload of grapes. If there were grapes around, I ate a billion of them. Oh man, not good for the old digestive system.
Yeah.
So it could be like that too, where you could be shitting your pants the entire next day because you had too much alcohol. And it's
aren't grapes like prunes? Isn't
oh yeah,
they're
prunes
fiber.
dried? Prunes are dried grapes.
No, those are raisins.
Raisins.
What are prunes?
Prunes
Plums.
are dried.
Plums?
Yeah, plums.
Okay.
Plums. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
plum surprise.
I ate a bag of dried apricots one day.
Oh boy.
Woof.
Yeah, this place smelled really bad. If you remember one time when I had prunes, I didn't know what it was. I was like, why do these smell so bad now? I feel like everyone kind of hated me a lot more than usual.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like with the health food, you would get with the good comes the bad too. Drinking 20 fucking beers might be the equivalent of 2 bags of grapes.
Yeah, spread it out.
Yeah.
Tequila.
But
Vodka.
Yeah.
But it probably wouldn't make.
Tequila. Whiskey.
I would say, but at the same time, it would make you a fat fuck. But the way I
imagine if you got really fat from eating broccoli.
In my
not
own
possible.
Boiled chicken. No, I'm saying
if it was
in this scenario.
Yeah.
Where junk food is healthy.
Is healthy food bad?
Yeah, is it a complete reverse?
Doesn't say.
Because then you can make the argument that everything is good for you.
I like fruit.
Yeah, well, so I guess option one would be you can eat, drink, or do whatever you want, and it would be healthy.
Yeah.
Or you never have to go to the bathroom again.
Yeah, no, I'm down for that because then like I can just fucking I don't have to worry about getting the shits,
It's like everyone's like,
getting the rhea.
No, I'm just saying. Well, wait, option one or option two?
The food one.
Okay, I'm just saying there are some times where you eat too much of a good thing and some bad things do happen.
Yeah, so you just don't do that.
Yeah.
it'd be like,
But I know our drinking habits, so I'm looking at it from that equivalency. So if it's like, if beer is now like a fruit,
Yeah.
and fruits are good,
Mm.
not if you eat fucking 13 apples.
Why not?
why? Sugar?
You'll be shitting your pants.
And don't eat the seeds.
Or do, whatever.
Or do whatever. Yeah.
No, if you-
Grind them up first.
So you can eat 13 apples, you just gotta smoke a cigarette.
Look, well, that's only if you eat the skin and the seeds. It kills the poison.
Alright.
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah, no, the
Apple
flesh of the
apple,
apple
yes.
is fine.
Yeah, make sure you definitely grind the seeds though and eat them.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Because they definitely don't contain trace amounts of cyanide in them.
No, not at all.
Cyanide.
Cherry picks.
More like suicide.
Suicide by cyanide.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That leads me to this. I had this as a thought, but I'm just gonna fucking jump right into it. What are your top 3 gas station snacks? I thought about this the other day when I ran into Cumbies, and I looked at the rack of everything, and I was like, oh
okay.
god.
Okay. I do not eat the Cumbies prepared foods.
Oh, buddy, you know I love that shit.
I know you do.
Do you want me to go first to give you guys time to think?
I think I got
Because I have this locked and loaded.
Let me see where you go with this.
Alright, so top 3 gas station snacks. Number 1 is the buffalo chicken rollers from Cumbies. Those fucking things, like the fried chicken mozzarella stick looking things.
Oh, I know you
They
like
are
those.
absolutely disgusting. But when I am near death hungover, they are so fucking, or just absolutely cocked. I got them a couple times coming
After
back
the
from
casino.
the casino.
They get you back.
So as long as there's copious amounts of alcohol involved, I'm in. If I walk by them any other time, I'm like, oh my god, those are so gross. How do I like those? And so then number 2 is I would say beef jerky. That's my second one. And then the other one is the spicy peanuts, like the heat peanuts.
Yep.
From Planters. They come in the tall, skinny bag.
All right, I think I can do this.
Those are my 3.
So, trail mix, but nothing that even pretends to be healthy. Like shit with like fucking caramel in it.
Yeah,
or
the
like
M&Ms.
some Muddy Buddies, or
Yeah.
like I'm not sitting here pretending like I'm gonna be fucking holier than thou when I eat that shit. I'm like, I'm going for the gross one.
Yeah.
Like the garbage. Because this is what I call trash runs.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go to Target. Well, not anymore. Target's paying my ass now. Second, honey roasted with whatever. Cashews, peanuts,
Yeah, those are good.
whatever. Honey roasted, whatever.
Yeah.
And the third would be Chex Mix. And that would be dependent on the offerings. I usually don't discriminate.
Isn't Muddy Buddy technically Chex Mix?
It's a Chex Mix product.
Okay.
Some of the trail mixes have Muddy Buddies in them.
Oh, okay.
Or you can make them yourself.
Yeah.
Those are fucking good. So that's the Chex cereal, usually coated in chocolate, sometimes peanut butter, and then hit with powdered sugar.
Nice.
Those are really good. I've eaten a bag of those on occasion. But Chex Mix is usually pretty solid. And again, I don't discriminate between many of them. Because you can get like chocolate ones, there's turtle ones.
Yeah.
Then you can get like the red standard one. The only one I'm not crazy about is the cheese, the cheddar one. I'm not crazy about that.
Yeah, the cheese Chex Mix isn't that great.
Yeah.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
Black ones.
The bold.
The black one?
Yeah, the bold
the
one.
black, the black bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. Why is stuff in the black bag always better?
I don't know. Barbecue chips, the KC Masterpiece ones.
Yeah. Like, what is that? Like, do you think companies purposely do that? Like, they put stuff in black bags to be like, this is our best product.
Well, I mean, the black products are usually the fucking sexy ones. Like, fucking as bad as they are, like Keystone Ice, that black can is sick.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, it's, I don't know. What is it about making something, like, in a black packaging that
PBRs
makes it
are black,
better?
yeah.
Yeah, the black PBRs.
Those smash.
Oh,
Those
I've
are
never had
good.
those.
Those are fucking good.
Definitely never had those.
I don't know. Something. I don't know what it is.
Oh, black's nice.
Black is sexy.
Slimming. I'm wearing black right now.
Me too. I need as much slimming as I can. So what are your 3 gas station snacks?
I think I'm gonna go sweet. You guys kind of went more greasy for the most part.
Oh yeah, I'm a fat piece
Well,
of
he
shit.
went greasy, disgusting.
You went more chill, Nick.
I mixed it. So
I think he was so greasy that
Yeah.
I overtook yours.
I went gross and disgusting.
So I was gonna say I left the door open for plenty of sweet, but yes, go on.
Yeah.
A big fucking brick of chocolate chip brownie, or a big fucking brick of carrot cake, or a big fucking cookie. All the things that like are just there
So,
and
like
are
the
probably
prepared
they're
stuff.
wrapped.
The stuff that's
Yeah.
in the plastic wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those?
I don't know why.
What are those brownies that were individually wrapped and we all had? At
Yes,
all
with the
time
yellow, writing on the top, and it said fudge brownie.
It was a clear package.
They also made cookies.
Cosmic
Yes.
brownies,
Yeah.
dude.
Fuck, dude.
What is it, Jamie?
Cosmic.
Oh, it's not cosmic.
No.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
No.
That's
What?
Is that your vote?
For what?
So I'm gonna type into the Google machine, brownie, yellow wrapper, and let's see what pops
Yeah,
up.
not cause.
Sure went individually wrapped.
Yellow.
Individually wrapped brownie might do it.
That's a lot of words though for
Gas
Google.
station brownie is the third search on here, so.
Gas
Is
station.
it really?
Gas station brownie is just gonna be a fucking picture of some of the fucking bathroom.
They're all the brand names though. So.
Gas station brownie.
It's a good band name.
Fuck. What if I type in brownie from elementary school?
I have no idea what brand these things were, but everyone has eaten them.
Fuck. Because they also made cookies.
Yeah, anything that's wrapped without like any real like logo, like not a corporation, but
So I
still
type in
one.
brownie from elementary school,
Peggy Lawton.
and there's a fucking brownie that pops up with a fucking weed leaf on it.
Nice.
Peggy Lawton.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Fudge brownie.
Those ones.
Oh, those sucked.
You shut your whore mouth in there.
What are they called?
It's Peggy Lawton is the brand. It just says fudge brownie and they're individually
Yeah,
wrapped.
Peggy Lawton brownies, dude. Fuck me up, dude. Those were so good.
Ooh, when I was a kid too, table talk pies.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
those are good. Yeah, those ones. I ate those like in Florida.
Yeah, the little mini guys.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I just haven't bought one in a while.
They're pretty good. They hold up. Cherry ones.
You know what I will say though is the Peggy Lawton cookies, not that good.
No, they weren't. They were too like
They
dry,
were
yeah,
dry
dry,
and, like,
crispy,
crisp, yeah,
but they like fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you ever bought a pack of those and you got 3, and all 3 were intact,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you may have hit like the jackpot.
Yep.
That just wasn't possible.
Yeah.
Not allowed to eat them. You gotta return them for more money.
Ugh. Yeah, those instantly become
Yeah.
a collector's item, not a snack.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the whole set.
Unbroken pack of Peggy Lawton chocolate chip cookies. Oh, dude, those brownies were so fucking good.
How about
Yeah.
the s'mores?
Have
Oh,
you
You think,
ever,
hey, you think they hold up now? Those brownies? I bet.
Yes.
So I guess you have to. I guess it depends on your expectations. If you buy it and go, this might be a good brownie. Do you think it would be a good brownie?
No.
I'm always starving to death when I got the 3 things I said. So
Usually,
They're all-
Have you ever eaten like gas station like food?
Yeah.
Like the egg salad. Every gas station. What is up with that? By the way,
I don't like cold
every
eggs.
single gas
I don't
station
know.
that you go into that sells food sells a fucking pre-packaged like egg salad sandwich. Why?
So
Who
gross.
fucking eats that?
Fucking
I mean, you
gross.
might roll the dice and try to get superpowers. That's what I would do.
Well, like, so you've eaten like gas station sandwiches and
Yeah,
shit?
I like those. Like
Yeah.
I've had the hamburger. Well, you gotta heat it up, but it sucks because you heat up hamburger
I just
and
got
bun.
Ground beef reheated is not good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll rephrase. Allow me to rephrase.
Not leftover like fucking.
Burgers are just bad the next day.
Mm.
They are really tough to eat.
Yeah.
Hot
It's almost
dogs.
like throwing
Hot
it.
dogs are good.
In Florida, the getting was good for the Mexican stuff with the hot dog and the churro or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're called. Just had all sorts of greasy shit in my
Yeah.
face. My charter school's right next to the biggest of racetrack. That's what the name of it is called, racetrack gas station.
Oh, that's like a chain of gas stations.
Yeah, just go there. Put pounds of grease in me real quick.
I will say, dude, I don't eat much from the gas stations.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
But I just thought of it
Yeah.
the other day when I ran into Cumbies
Yeah.
and I saw that. Usually I'm either about to go on a road trip, so like I'm gonna be in the car for like 2 to 3 hours. Like if I'm driving up to New Hampshire, like to go skiing or to go to the lake or whatever, like I'll stop and I'll grab like some snacks for the way. But
Dude, what about those nutty
Stop.
bars or whatever the fuck they're
the
called?
nutty bars,
Like the wafer and chocolate.
wafer nutty bar.
I know what you're talking about.
Those smack.
I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck they're called.
I don't know what they'd be called. They're like wafer cookies.
Yeah, hold on.
They're rectangles, and it usually goes like cookie, something in between cookie.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
don't. Oh, remember Nutter Butters?
Oh yeah, those were good.
Those are
It's
good.
called a nutty bar.
A nutty bar.
That's all it is.
Nice.
Nice queef.
I think the microphones
That
picked that
definitely
up.
picked that up.
Definitely.
I apologize for my transaction.
Wow.
Transaction. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, nutty bars.
Picking up the smell now.
Yeah,
those
little
are good.
Debbie.
Oh
Nutty
my
Buddy.
god.
I'm sorry for my outburst.
Holy shit.
Did you just fumigate the place?
Yeah. Wow.
Well, luckily we can open the door now. We have a fucking screened-in porch again.
Yeah, we have a full fucking screen porch now. No more bugs for us. What the fuck? Wow.
Sorry.
That's
I must have shrooms again.
Do you remember back in the day when they had Smell-O-Vision on Nickelodeon? You could get like the little scratch and sniff card, and then the number would like pop up on the bottom of the TV screen, and it would be like 4, and you would have to like scratch the number 4 and smell it, and you could be like, oh my god.
I smell what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Do you remember that?
Vaguely, but
Yeah.
not really. I also forget a lot from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember Face.
Oh shit! Yeah, Face from Nickelodeon.
He did that.
Yeah, he was always a different color.
Yeah, I didn't see color. I didn't notice.
It's so woke of you. I didn't know you were so woke back
So
then.
woke at the age of 3 to 7. It's fucking crazy.
Oh shit, that's true. Do you remember? I don't think this was Nickelodeon. Do you remember the Jackie Chan cartoon where he had to like chase down like the talismans?
Must have been Disney. Or not Disney.
It might have been
I don't think it was Nickelodeon.
something.
Was the one above?
Might have been
Nickelodeon?
ABC Family.
ABC
Yeah,
Family was-
yeah, yeah. The one, the one
24,
right
yeah,
at 24, 25, 26. Yeah,
Nickelodeon, Nickelodeon was 24.
Yep.
No, it was 25.
It was 25.
Disney
It
was 24. Disney.
And then ABC Family was 26.
Yeah.
And 31 was TBS, and 33 is TNT,
TNT.
and 35
30,
is
yeah.
USA, and 30 was FX before FX. Ooh.
Yeah,
55
35.
was Spike.
28 was MTV.
MTV.
29
was
was
VH1.
VH1.
ESPN was 49.
Dude, hold on.
Hold on. Yeah,
I knew a lot.
ESPN was
I knew a lot.
49. ESPN2 was 50.
51 was Nesson.
Nesson.
Yep.
52 was the old Comcast Sportsnet.
Yes.
What is it now? NBC Sports?
NBC Sports.
Old
Yeah.
48 was ESPN Classic.
42. I don't know if 53. 53 might have been AMC.
53. Oh no.
Bravo? Now it's
57. Bravo was 57.
AMC was 59.
AMC was 59.
61 was Comedy
I
Central.
remember
60 was
because in college, in
60 was
college,
Cartoon Network.
wasn't Bravo the one that if you put it on at like 2 a.m. you could get like staticky porn?
Probably. What was that? 55? 54?
57.
No, we had
Yeah,
we had
57 was
no,
hot.
we had Showtime
Skinamax?
and Skinamax on the movie channels.
Yeah, but I feel like there was a channel as a kid.
Were these channels the same in college? Is this less impressive now that I'm remembering?
They were mostly the same in college.
Yeah, I guess they were probably the same.
Thinking hard.
Are you shitting again?
Yes.
But it's funny, I haven't had cable TV in
73 was sci-fi. 74
Yeah.
was
5 years.
animal.
Yeah. I haven't had cable.
4 years.
13 was Fox. 22 was Fox too.
Was that Rhode Island Fox?
Yeah, I think like you could watch The Simpsons twice a day.
Yeah.
It was fucking.
I haven't had
cable.
cable probably since I lived in the dorm
About.
in college.
Yeah, I had it for a little bit out, but
Not true. We probably had it when I lived in Greenhouse my junior year. Because then I used to use Apple TV.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been cable free for fucking almost 10 years.
cord cutting? Nice. Before it was cool.
Yeah, I was a trendsetter, you know. No
Yeah,
big deal.
no
Whatever.
big deal. It's cool. It's whatever.
It's fine. Everything's fine. No, it's not. The world is ending.
Yay.
Alex Jones is telling people to eat their neighbors. Do you see that?
He's still allowed to exist. It's great.
Have you guys heard that? Did
No.
you see that? It popped up on my Twitter the other day. Hold on, let me see. It's yeah. So Forbes put out an article. The title of the article is "Please Don't Eat Your Neighbor. Why what Alex Jones just said is so dangerous."
How? Who's eating their neighbor? Who
So,
believes him stuff?
Dude, some people are gonna get to that point. I promise you.
so I guess he was talking on his show or something, and goes, I don't know. Well, I mean, I might get to the point where you never know what happens. If you have to survive, we might have to go to cannibalism. And he goes, I'll do anything to make sure my daughters don't starve. He goes, I don't know, even if I have to eat my neighbors. He goes, oh, okay, here we go. I got the actual quote. I'll admit it, I will eat my neighbors. I'm just going to be honest. I'm literally looking at my neighbors now going, am I ready to hang them up and gut them and skin them and chop them up? And you know what? I'm ready. I'll eat my neighbors. And then it goes ... I'll eat your ass. I will.
Does that fall under premeditated murder all of a sudden?
So what I will say is, well, I don't obviously know Alex Jones personally, but I do know enough of him and what he does to know that probably roughly 75% of what he says on his show, he doesn't actually believe.
Yeah, he's just trying to fucking
He's
get
just,
followers.
yeah,
Fucking
he's
hear 'em out.
he's just trying to he's trying to provide entertainment.
And say fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Who is he? What does he do?
He's a conspiracy guy. He ran InfoWars, or still runs InfoWars.
Okay.
He was the first person, I believe. Someone out there is probably going to be pissed that I got this wrong, but he was the first person that was banned across all social media platforms. They colluded. Now, don't fucking tell me that they didn't collude, because they did. So,
Did he sue them for collusion?
yes.
Did he win?
I don't know. I think it might still be going,
Oh.
to be honest. But randomly on one day, his podcast was removed from iTunes and Spotify. He was kicked off of Facebook, and then Instagram too. And then I think that was it. And then the following week, or like a couple days later, he got kicked off Twitter. Or maybe he got kicked off Twitter before. It was like a whole thing. He's been banned from everywhere, which
Fuck him,
I don't really agree with. I understand why, but it's people being fucking stupid, and people not realizing there's an entertainment value to what he's doing. Like I said, he might not actually believe 75% of the shit that he actually says.
Yes.
Now, he does fuck up his big thing that everyone roasts him for now. Still, fucking Jesus Christ. What is this? 8 years later, he came out and said that Sandy Hook was fake. He said that Sandy Hook was staged. Everyone was crisis actors, whatever.
Okay.
He got absolutely roasted for that.
As he should have been.
Right, rightfully so. He came out and apologized.
Okay.
He said, I was wrong. And I'm paraphrasing, but he said, sometimes I say things without actually thinking. And I'm doing a show and I'm putting a show on, and I'm here to entertain people and also provide them news at the same time. And he goes, I got carried away. I apologize to all the families, all that shit.
Was that pretty quick after the fact?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like he's still
But no,
I've
no.
heard from people. Wow.
But this is what it is.
Yeah.
People are still fucking hanging it over his head. I've seen him on a bunch of different podcasts. He's been on Joe Rogan a bunch. The Drinking Bros had him on over the winter, and they even brought it up. They were like, dude, people are still going after you for Sandy Hook. And he goes, yeah, I don't get it. He goes, I apologize. He goes, I was wrong. I get things wrong sometimes. I said it, whatever. And they're still it was just fucking, people are still like, yeah, well, he said that Sandy Hook didn't happen. Yeah, you're right, he did. Guess what else? He also apologized. He doesn't still believe that. It's, I don't know, it's that whole fucking, you can't let people can't evolve, like that whole thing. Like people can't change. People you fucking grow up and you learn things and you make mistakes and then you get past them. But I mean, whatever.
People aren't allowed to grow.
Yeah, apparently not. And a mistake you make when you're 14 can come back and bite you when you're 50.
Yep.
So there's that too. We talked about that. That kid from on the Brewers.
Yep. Last episode, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, so he said this, I think, on his show, on his website, and now everyone's freaking out. They're like, Alex Jones. So again, look at the title of this. Please don't eat your neighbor. Why what Alex Jones just said is so dangerous. He didn't stand there and tell the public to start eating each other.
No, he said he would.
He goes, and so this is also how they do this. So when I'm reading the direct quote, they use ellipses, I guess.
Ellipsin.
Ellipses.
Ellipsi.
So it goes, I'll admit it, I will eat my neighbors, ellipsis. Then it's, I'm just going to be honest. It's how to direct quote somebody and then misquote them while still direct quoting them.
Yep.
Because we don't know what that ellipsis is cutting out. Because there's another one. It goes, am I ready to hang them up and gut them, skin them, chop them up, whatever? You know what? I'm ready. I'll eat my neighbors, ellipsis. I'll eat your ass. I will. Like, we don't know what else was said in that quote. So it's like he's not standing there and telling people to eat each other. He's saying if it comes to it and I have to provide for my daughters,
He'll do it.
I'm killing my neighbors because I don't want my daughters to starve. Which, I mean, I don't have kids, but I'm willing to say if you ask any parent what lengths they'd be willing to go to make sure their kids don't starve if this gets to that point, is that really that far off? Like,
I think people just find it hard to grasp that we might even get to that point, which I don't think we obviously
no,
we're not.
No, we're not.
Also,
But-
there's plenty of animals to kill before you need to start killing people.
Absolutely.
Eating people's bad for you. You get the shakes and then you die. If you
Yeah,
get
that's
the
how you
shake-
get mad cow disease.
What?
That's how cows get mad cow disease.
What?
Even
From
people?
From cows
No,
eating
from
cows?
cows.
Oh,
If you feed cows beef, they get mad cow disease.
Yeah, I know we have it because there's an enzyme or something, a protein that makes us get the fucking
Yeah, so if you
weird
eat
stuff.
But
I
eat
guess
the
they
beef
have.
from a cow with mad cow, you can get it.
Would you rather
That's the
be
same
the best scientist in your field or get mad cow?
Yeah.
Be the best scientist in my field. Good. I was worried you said mad cow.
Yeah. So definitely don't. I mean, there are some cannibalistic tribes in the world, but like
Yeah, cannibalistic
They've-
tribe is
they've
so far
evolved.
different.
Yeah,
Well, they've also evolved that way.
Yeah,
So their
there's
bodies
some that are
probably
better.
produce different enzymes
Yeah,
than us.
There's certain races that are better at eating people. I dove really deep in this one time, about 10 years
Oh,
ago.
cannibalism. Could I become a cannibal?
I think as white people can't, like as Europeans, we're just not good at it.
Well, we bitched out pretty early on, and we became like farmers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we domesticated animals, and we did all that shit.
We didn't eat your ancestors, what are you fucking...
The Jews?
the not humans.
Oh, the
Neanderthals.
Neanderthals. Neanderthals. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't eat your
my,
people.
my ancestors. Yeah.
So you're welcome, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, otherwise I wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the whole thing. That was a big outrage.
So does he have a show? He has a show?
Yeah, his show technically has never been canceled. He just runs it through his own website now. So
Okay.
you have to go to infowars.com.
Gotcha.
Before his podcast got removed, I want to say he was the #1 podcast in the world. He was bigger than Joe Rogan. I think they kind of traded punches.
Yeah.
Like I think they were 1 and 2.
And
Like-
when did this all happen? Do you know? Or like roundabout?
Within the last 2 years.
Oh,
I would say within the last 18 months, really.
Really?
Yeah. I think it might have.
That's fairly recent.
It might have happened like early 2019 or like late 2018, like somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he literally just woke up one day and all his shit was gone off of like Spotify and iTunes and fucking Facebook. They all fucking, because that was his thing when he brought them to court. He was like, so you're trying to sit there and tell me that 3 major corporations decided to remove me all on the same day? They all had separate internal communications and decided on the same day that you were going to take down all my stuff.
That has to be collusion.
It is, yeah. If it quacks like a duck and it walks like a duck, like it's probably not a fucking cat.
Yeah, I mean, unless they all go to one thing that he said or did on a certain
like
day.
the day before he did something really fucking shitty.
That's the
and
only
then they
way.
kind of collude anyways.
I would say even then.
One does it in the dominoes.
Hey, I would say even then. You all did it on the same day.
Right.
Right.
I did it 24 hours.
But I mean, luckily he's so popular. I mean, he obviously did. He lost a lot of money in sponsorships being on podcasts and shit. But I think I would be willing to bet, especially the way he is and like the people that follow him, he probably retained at least like 70 to 75% of his audience.
Well, you also
just started going to his website.
You also got to think too. It's like he can probably charge a little bit more now because it almost makes him a little bit more exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the people that like him and support him are going to like and support him more now.
The other
They're
problem
going to be more
though,
raving fans.
is that it makes him harder it makes it harder for advertisers to want to sign on and work with him.
Yes. No.
Because
Yes.
now he's branded as
so
untouchable. So
right. But you're
You gotta make money.
he's lost. Don't get me wrong. Like his audience is still with him, but he's lost a fuck ton of money through this. I mean, he was making a fuck ton of money. I'm pretty sure.
That's the fucking tough.
Yeah. But he's definitely lost a lot of money in ads and sponsorships and shit like that.
I bet you he can find a way to recoup it though, because this guy's a fucking kook.
Yeah.
So people are gonna want him on, or their like whatever.
Yeah.
So his appearance fees are what.
He's the guy that when he was on Rogan like last year at one point, or I don't know when the time doesn't make sense. But one of the times he was on Rogan, he was sitting there and it's become a meme, and he's wearing a shirt that has like it's like a fake NASA shirt or something, and he goes, "I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of retarded."
He's the guy that he actually informed me that they're putting stuff in the water to make frogs gay. So
yeah,
it's very fun.
yeah. He's a conspiracy theory guy, and like he was like my go-to for like entertainment.
Yeah.
They're putting chemicals in the water to make the frogs gay. Chemtrails. Like, have you heard that one? The fucking.
I haven't heard any of this.
You know when planes fly over like in the sky and the fucking.
I'm used to the planes flying over in the ocean.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Not in the
But
sky.
you know, like the white smoke, the tails behind them. People think that those are chemicals.
Oh, it's coronavirus.
They think it's aluminum. They think they're spraying aluminum in the air to like mind control people.
That's kind of frogs gay.
Yeah, there's that one. There's the lizard people that live underground.
Lizard
in
people's
New
pretty
York?
popular.
No, they just live
Been around for a
underground.
while. No, there's the other ones that they're
It's like a
invisible
middle.
too.
It's like a Middle Earth scenario.
Just the invisible lizard people that we can't see that are all around us.
Yeah.
What about crab people? Are they still around?
There's. You know what's
We are
funny
the
though?
crab people.
He's been right a lot. Like he'll say something that was like absolutely fucking wild, and then like a year later, it comes out that like it was true.
You swing at everything, you're gonna hit a couple dingers.
That's the thing. Think about how many plate appearances Barry Bonds had in 2001.
Right. Yeah.
70 home runs is a lot, but you know, he also got to the plate a lot.
Right.
Did Mark McGwire have all those strikeouts? Like a lot of them.
He had a ton. They also had, all of them had a ton of walks too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Their on base percentage was like through the fucking roof.
Like fucking 1.5.
Yeah.
Good is like half of that.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know my baseball sabermetrics.
Yeah. Well, on base, the highest you can go is a 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. So 1.5. Got it.
Yeah. That's your slugging. I think
No, there's probably
slugging,
OPS.
Oh, OPS. Yeah. It's the combination of on base and batting average or something like that. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Baseball's gay.
I fuck so fucking bad, but I'm not doing it.
It rattles off that chair.
Yeah. The vibrations come off that
Rattles.
chair. Lifts you up a little bit.
The chairs are shaped darker.
Oh man. Well, California did something fucking stupid the other day. Hanging with your friends the other day.
Is this the beaches?
Ooh, nice. I see.
Yeah.
They opened every beach except Orange County, right?
No.
They only opened up in Orange County?
No.
Okay.
Potentially.
Well, then you
This
tell
is
me.
not, so.
I tried.
This isn't about the beaches, it's about the bitches.
California, the California court system ordered the release of 7 high-level sex offenders
Those bitches.
because the government criminalized beach attendance. And in order to make room for the people that were going to be arrested for going to the beach, they needed to release 7 high-level sex offenders from prison.
See this as an absolute win.
So you're telling me.
Way to go, California.
So you're telling me that because we need to make quarantine fucking an arrestable offense.
Yep.
That other criminals
Which also I'm pretty sure is unconstitutional.
to
That California's even arresting people for going to the beach. Like, I'm pretty sure that is unconstitutional.
Is there
as
any?
fuck.
So is there?
Lawyers cost a lot of money.
Because there's nothing about quarantine or anything in the Constitution, right?
No.
It's actually probably in there specifically that the government can't do such a
Well,
thing.
it's the First Amendment. You have the right to gather.
Yeah, I mean, so listen, not well versed in A, the literature, B, the exceptions, or C, the fucking loopholes.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, hey, you have the right to gather. You know.
Well, I mean, hey, a document that was written in 1778 in 2020. There's a lot. There's a lot of ways to find loopholes. The way
That's
things
what
were
I
written.
mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I taste one history
Yeah.
class.
Okay.
Hey, I fucking
Yeah.
taught it for a while.
Yeah.
I taste one history class. My God.
Sorry that I taught this for a long time. And I know
Sorry that
all
this
about
is supposed to be
stuff.
my level of expertise.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys talk about exercise, but you know, fuck me.
Yeah. I'm the asshole.
And I'm the asshole.
Yes.
So, but hold on. But why was it?
I mean, love laws.
Okay, so you arrest people for going to the beach.
Yep.
And because that overran everything so much, they had to release sex offenders?
You don't want any
Why
marijuana
is
guys
what-
on the street.
Why?
Actually, they don't have those. They decriminalized that a while ago. You don't want any pill takers.
You know what's funny though? I
What?
wonder, even though California decriminalized weed, or actually,
Like
I'm sorry,
really?
legalized it, not just decriminalized.
Yeah.
They legalized it. I wonder if they released the people that were in jail.
Do they
for
still have them? They've had it
crimes
like that since
related.
like early 2000s. Like they've never arrested people.
I don't know.
Maybe in the
Well,
more
so when we
conservative
watch
sides
Murder
of the
Mountain, though,
cancel.
you can still get in trouble for.
Yeah. Well,
Selling.
federally, it's illegal.
Yeah, that part.
But so in Murder Mountain, though, they used to say if you didn't follow California's regulations,
Yeah.
you could get arrested for farming it, selling it,
Right.
all that crap, even though it's legal,
Right. Yeah.
because they wanted it their way.
Yeah.
But why was that either or? Like, why if someone go. If I'm fucking part of the judicial system in whatever fucking way, shape, or form that this fucking happened, if I'm presented with fucking 14 files and 7 of them were people who attended a beach and 7 of them are fucking diddlers, why would I fucking look at that and go, alright, well, we have to accommodate these beachgoers, so release the diddlers? Like, why was that the either or? Why don't you just hit the other people with the fine?
I feel like there's something in the middle we're missing because like usually things are more logical.
I don't know, dude. The world's fucked right now.
Yeah, so I'm just going to read this quick little blurb from the article. Just days before California's Governor Gavin Newsom, who everyone fucking hates.
He's
this guy.
botching that, isn't he?
Yeah. Ordered the closure of parks and beaches in Orange County, making it a criminal offense to step foot in the sand, which that's ridiculous. So now someone's life is ruined, and they can never get certain jobs now because they went to a beach.
Is it felony?
It's a criminal offense.
Yeah, you can't get state jobs for
so you have-
if you have a felony.
Yeah, but misdemeanors are different.
yeah, misdemeanors you don't really.
That might only be a misdemeanor.
Yeah, but you can't, I would imagine you can't pass a quarry. Like, imagine being a teacher. Like, you can't get arrested. There are certain jobs you can't get arrested.
Depends.
There are things.
Because
Because there's quaffs and there's other things where you.
Well, yeah, no, that's different.
But there's also things where you get arrested and it's like, okay, hey, you're not gonna get charged at this, but you need to pay us $4,000 in
it'll
court
be like
fees.
dismissed or it'll be.
Yeah, that's like a quaff.
Yeah, but
So, whatever. State ordered the release of 7 high-risk sex offenders from the county's jails over concerns that they could potentially contract coronavirus. So now we're caring about sex offenders getting coronavirus in jail. So we're letting them out.
this sounds like 2 different stories, though.
The court ordered move prompted the district attorney's office to issue a safety warning to the community this week, highlighting that the men are likely to reoffend.
And you let them out?
And they let them out.
How the fuck?
Was their time almost up? That kind of bullshit? Like, they had 20 years and like they're on year 18, so it's like fucking 2 years.
There's no
kind of thing? Because
there's
none
of that is in
that's
here.
what they've been
Okay,
doing for a
so
while.
I got you. If
Shitty
they were close to release anyway.
Like, they do that for, like, the gang members right now, too, which is bullshit, but they give them, like, alright, you got fucking 6 months to go.
This is great. According to Spitzer, who is the district attorney in California, according to Spitzer's office, Court Commissioner Joseph Dane ordered the controversial releases throughout April, despite the men having been charged with tampering with their GPS monitoring devices. Good.
So they tampered with their GPS. They're likely to reoffend. And they're out.
So they were on parole and they tampered with their GPS and they went back to prison? Is that how that works? How do you have a GPS in prison?
Question: Where is this coming from? Or what article?
This one happens to be Fox News.
Okay. And I know obviously we're skimming for the show. Like you're not gonna sit here and read us an article. I'll fucking fall asleep. I'll fucking shoot myself.
Yeah.
It seems to be very disconnected.
Yeah, I feel like
It seems a little.
So
it seems
they
a little
let
all
them
over the
out
place.
because of the concern of crowded prisons and coronavirus. Because they were saying
Okay.
if prisons get overcrowded,
they'll just spread
then
their-
coronavirus would spread like wildfire.
Okay. It just seems like these 7 people were not candidates. They shouldn't have been candidates to be released,
Nope.
unless they're at the very end of their term.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking A.
Uh,
Well, also, I
their,
don't.
Their ages. Oh, they gave the names too. This is fucking.
Oh,
Well, they have to be registered, right?
The
Yeah,
ages
they're
range from 27 to 52. Every single one, quote unquote, has a history of lewd offenses and has violated the law on multiple occasions. So the first guy, Luis Joel Ramirez, 27, of Costa Mesa, has a history of sexual battery, assault with a deadly weapon, resisting a police officer, burglary and possessing a leaded cane, a deadly weapon, and who prosecutors say has violated his parole 4 times since 2019.
So he's an overall good guy to invite over.
See, something about violated parole 4 times since 2019 just suggests to me that
He's a shithead.
dude, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these guys were all let out.
I mean, if you're like.
I think they were probably let out almost like as normally. Like, I feel like this is a thing that happens as much as you don't like it. I mean, these people do get released.
Yeah. Oh, this is
And you're
great. So
supposed to
of the
have,
7 guys,
Yeah, they register and they can't
you have a
work.
parole officer and you're like, hey, this will work. We're gonna wean them back in.
they give the amount of time. So I'm just gonna say like guy number 2, 50 years old, has violated parole twice since February. Guy number 3, 39, has violated parole 5 times since 2017. The next guy, 52 years old, has violated parole 3 times since 2019. The next guy's 40. He's been convicted of a hit and run, and also has violated parole once. The 6th guy is violated parole 6 times since June of 2019, so not even in a year.
That's insane.
And then the last guy, assault on a police officer, sexual battery, and violated parole once this year. These guys are all out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna defend it at all, but at least they were all on parole. That means they served to the point where they could get parole. They just sucked at that part and are
Right.
dipshits. So that they
Well, they were back. I would assume they were back in jail.
How does parole
Yeah,
work?
Because if you violate parole, you go back to jail.
So parole.
This is a call for sexy Chris.
Yeah. So if you say you get sentenced to 20 years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, parole.
after 15,
Yeah.
they go, hey, you're gonna be out on parole. So there's
Uh,
still 5 years on your.
Yeah, you're on parole for those 5 years. You go to a board and they see if you qualify if they want you to.
So-
And then when you're on parole, you have a parole officer. You got to be clean,
Yeah.
drug wise.
Yeah.
You got to have a job. You got to stay in the state. You got to
Yeah.
do this. You got to be able to prove that you can do the right thing. And sometimes there's little things in there depending on the crime and who you are.
So if you're out on parole
Yes.
and you fuck it up so badly that you end up back in jail.
It's one little thing you're back in. It's You're in jail at home. That's what it's like. Hey, you're out, but you're still.
So
in jail.
so the person that's violated parole, what did I say?
Six times in the last year.
has been in and out of jail 6 times.
That's a fucking.
Wait, why do they keep getting?
Why do they keep letting them out?
And I don't know how the system works, so I will full-fledged say, because I'm trying to use logic here and I don't know what the rules are.
You can get like a speeding ticket and be all right. You're on
going
parole.
back.
You're back in. You
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
did. You had your one thing. Your one
Right.
shot right here.
Yeah.
You fucked it up. That's how it really goes.
But 6 times in a year, that means they go back for like a month release.
I mean, every state has different
Or
rules
60
on
days.
how their parole works, and every really district, they must have.
Okay, so
adjusted
let's say
for-
you're on parole for the last 5 years of your sentence.
Yeah.
And you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. You keep fucking up and you keep getting
Yeah.
tickets, you keep doing this, and you don't do this, and you miss that call, and you fucking oversleep this drug test.
Yeah, eventually.
At the
your
end of
time's up.
20,
Yeah, eventually your time's up. You're
are they
out.
just good?
Yeah, you serve your time unless you got more crimes.
Yeah,
than
unless
the
you
parole.
break another.
The parole could
After
extend
the 20. Or during.
during the
Like,
parole.
say all
or
you do
jail.
is violate parole, but you don't commit another crime.
So you've done only like little like misdemeanors.
Yeah, like you overslept a drug test, go
Yeah.
back.
You quit your job.
You stepped outside
You're
your ankle bracelet, go back. Like,
Yeah, you would be out at 20
so after 20, it's just like,
Unless
hey,
they-
I served my time.
unless they have some provision because you agree to parole.
Right.
So they could be like, if you fuck up,
You
get
have to.
more-
They
get
could say you
this
have to
extra.
accumulate the 20 years
Yeah, they like
in jail.
like
if you
like
violate your
those
parole.
those 6 months on parole might not count now, so it's 6 more months in
Gotcha.
jail, that kind of thing. Like your 20 years extends.
Yeah.
That could be it too.
Yeah.
That's all.
But yeah, no, it sounds good, California. Thanks for letting those guys out.
Yeah, hey, way to go, California. You guys are really doing. You guys are doing great handling this
Guys.
quarantine.
Guys, have you never heard 7 times the charm?
I always heard it was a baker's dozen.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. We're just speeding up the process.
Yeah, could you botch this any more than fucking California?
Well, they
They
got
must
their-
be fucking losing it out there.
And you know what it is?
Like
This
a
is the
choice.
unfortunate part where politics comes into play. So I've been, obviously all the podcast, or most of the podcasts I listen to, the guys are based in California with Rogan and then Fighter and the Kid and all of them. And they're talking about that, this whole like complete lockdown quarantine thing in California. They're all well aware that California is going to be the last state to open. And they're pissed about it because it's politics. And the longer they close, the bigger of a hit it is on the economy.
Yeah.
And because California is such a blue state, they literally want the economy to tank so that people will hate Trump and vote in Biden. So California is purposely not
Open.
gonna open.
They also
They're
they also
gonna-
closed early.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of things. in
The
this.
state,
That's
the whole
definitely one
state
thing.
has the 5th biggest GDP in the world, out of countries.
They're also like the whole West Coast. They gotta like actually
Yeah.
do border stuff, and
Yeah, it was.
they got the trans-Pacific trade that they have to protect.
Yeah, I was to say like
There's a lot of things.
if
but
people are
it all
going to
politics, stupidness is in there.
travel from Asia, it's gonna be in California.
Which is funny too, like bringing obviously politics find their way into everything today, but
Politics, economy. and
Texas just opened up on Friday. Like they like opened some, like they're not completely everything fully open for business, but like small businesses started reopening. I don't know if movie theaters were part of it, but like some normalcy, like restaurants are back, but like things can only operate at partial occupancy.
Yeah, limited capacity.
Yeah, that's that was
That was
tough to get.
tough.
Operate,
Well, you did it, man.
operate and occupancy. So, yeah, but and then obviously Texas is very red.
And then even in fucking Massachusetts, so we can't even have golf courses. I really,
Yeah.
There's 6 states in the union that don't have golf courses. We're one of them.
Yeah.
Fucking blows my mind. New York's open for golf.
Yeah.
New York has the most fucking cases, the most fucking deaths.
Well, New York City.
Same with New Jersey.
Yeah.
New York's so spread out though.
You know what fucking pisses me off? And I
Jersey's
saw this. Well, I saw this today. Someone posted about it. Scott Zolak. Someone tweeted, and he replied to it or retweeted it or whatever, and said that the CDC has adjusted the death toll from
Yeah,
coronavirus
my brother was telling me about
to
it.
37,000 people.
Is that down?
The media is still saying it's 60,000.
Oh, that's
Oh, because this goes back to like
This goes back to
someone
what we
who
were-
had
Yes.
coronavirus.
But died of an overdose. Did I read you that article?
I think you told me about it. You don't read me articles.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember if we talked about it on the podcast or not. But I saw something the other day that it was a news article, and it said, I think it was like a 19-year-old. The person was young. They were under 30, and it's like 19-year-old dies of overdose. But had coronavirus, and then later in the paragraph said he's the youngest person in the county to die of coronavirus.
He didn't die of coronavirus.
Like, no. The first sentence of this paragraph said he died of an overdose.
Yep.
And then the last sentence of the paragraph said he's the youngest to die of coronavirus. That's not the same thing. But that's what they're doing.
What if you had the coronavirus so bad that you want to kill yourself?
Your cause of death is still suicide.
Yes.
But what if you were gonna die? Like you're like can't.
Doesn't
even do it?
matter.
That's true.
If
Cause of
someone
death
has
is
if
cause
someone
of
has
death.
terminal cancer and they go outside and swallow a shotgun, the cause of death is shotgun.
Not
That's
terminal cancer.
It's not terminal
Oh
cancer.
my god, that poor guy out there died of cancer right in front of me.
That's literally that's what they're saying. That's the equivalent to what they're saying.
Someone's hanging from a tree and it's like, oh man, pneumonia really got them this time.
Yeah.
Childhood poverty.
That's literally what they're doing. But now finally the CDC was like, oh yeah, I guess there's only been 37,000 deaths. But the media is still going around, 60,000 people are dead.
Well, dude, I had a problem with it. So when I was still working, I was checking the numbers just to see how soon it was going to be when we were going to have to close.
Mm-hmm.
And I was checking the numbers, and every site I went to had different numbers.
Yeah.
And it's like CDC was different than mass.gov, which was different than NPR, which was different than, something else. That was
Yeah.
private. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just picking one and going with it.
Right.
At least it'll show me the percent increase. Like,
Yeah. And that was the other thing the other day. I retweeted this on my Twitter, my personal Twitter. It was a graph from like the Massachusetts Department of Health, and the top part of the graph was the amount of tests that have been accessible or distributed or whatever used since March till May 2nd, and it went up over time because we have more tests available. The state bought more tests. There was the whole thing with Kraft bringing them in. You know what I mean? Like, we have more tests to test people, so that goes up. And then the graph on the bottom was percent of positive tests, and it had been going down. It had been trending down since April 24th,
something like that.
I think it was. But it was on the bottom, and it was half the size of the graph on the top. So if people are just looking at this graph,
oh my god,
and they're not actually like looking and analyzing it and reading it, they're just gonna be like, oh my god, there's more, oh my god, there's so much coronavirus.
The graph also, whoever did the graph, they drew a line to show the upward trend,
and they
didn't do it on the bottom one.
Yes, yeah, it's all little things like that where it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like seriously, like why is this bullshit going on right now?
Because the world's a fucking joke.
Because there's never been anything, and people are, like, so it goes back to how much I fucking hate people. But people are such fucking sheep, and they're not willing to like look at things with like
logic
or a wary eye. They're just like, they look at a graph and be like, oh my god, coronavirus is so bad, and they panic. It's like, no. Take the time to actually fucking read what the statistics say. Things have been getting better since April 24th.
Yep.
So, logically, here we are in Massachusetts, the fine fucking state of Massachusetts. What did they do that last Friday? They announced
May 6th.
On Friday, May 1st, they announced that beginning Wednesday, May 6th, everyone in Massachusetts has to wear a face covering when you're out of the house. First of all, why didn't we do this in March?
3 weeks ago.
Why was if everyone was saying that the surge was going to happen in the middle of April, why didn't they make this mandated at the end of March or the beginning of April before the surge? We're past it. We're 2 weeks past it. And then, secondly, if it's such a fucking issue and the entire state now needs to be mandated to wear masks and you issue this on a Friday, why are you waiting 5 days?
Yeah.
Why do we have to wait 5 days before it becomes a thing? It's so fucking stupid. You know what's really funny is Amy's brother earlier when we were at his house for a cookout. He goes, yeah, they were talking at work, and he goes, this whole mandated mask thing He goes, it's the same fucking thing as if you make someone wear a condom after the girl gets pregnant.
I don't want to get pregnant, please.
It's like we're past the peak, we're past everything, but now we have to wear masks. Now it's against the law to not wear a mask. Go fuck yourself. Like, it's the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like I said, if it was 3-4 weeks ago, sure, yeah, absolutely, fine, whatever. Go ahead. We're trying to save people. Cool, awesome, whatever. I'm still gonna bitch about it, but like at least it makes logical sense. But now here we are with the April 24th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 30th, May 1st, May 2nd. This is our 10th day now, theoretically, of a downward trend. But now we have to wear masks. 10 days of the percent positives going down. But we have to wear masks.
None of it makes any sense.
What the fuck? What are we doing?
None of it makes any sense.
It's fucking stupid. I fucking hate.
I mean, the
Now people are talking, like, people are legitimately now, whatever. I mean, Amy's mom works for the North Attleboro School District, and they're talking. She's been a little extra wary, but she's older, which rightfully so, whatever. But like, she's saying that now kids might not go back to school in September. There's like rumblings that they're not going to send kids back to school until there's a vaccine. And I sat at this fucking table and I go, if the world doesn't go back to normal in September, because there's a family wedding, like one of the cousins is getting married in September, and they're like, oh, do you think it's going to be like, do you think they're going to be able to have? I go, if the world isn't back to normal by September, there's going to be riots in the streets.
There is.
And everyone just kind of looked at me.
No one's gonna care.
And it's me opening my mouth.
Yeah, you should learn how to fucking speak.
And I was like, her brother got it. Like, her brother was like, yeah, no, you can't do that. Like, it's so fucking stupid. You're really gonna try and run this thing through fucking September? People are legitimately talking as if things are not gonna go back to normal. Like, by September, things are still gonna be fucking close. It's May. It's May 3rd. The world needs to go back to normal in June. Like, we'll open up and run things at low capacity, do whatever you want to do, get through July, go to half capacity, get through August, go a little bit up. When September rolls around, we're back to fucking normal. Like, none of this ever fucking happened.
Do you want to start an evil organization?
Yes.
With me?
Yes.
Like a crime syndicate?
Yes, 1,000%.
Because I feel like it's the only thing that's pandemic proof.
Yeah.
Like, we're just gonna rob shit. Like, and I mean on like a massive level.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking fucking James Bond villain style.
$1 million? We'll hold the world hostage for $1 million.
$200 billion. The world's never even seen that much money. Like, fucking A, man. I'm just gonna start robbing fucking gold vaults.
Yeah. We need to hoard lasers. And then
sharks too.
Find some sharks and put some laser beams on the sharks' heads.
Those freaking sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Like, Jesus Christ. We have like that's the thing is, like, if we, like, I just look at it, like, if this doesn't go back till September, like, my business is closed. That's over with. What the fuck am I supposed to do for work? How the fuck do you find a job when nothing's open?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just sit off the fucking government's tit. I've neglected to till this point.
And you know what the scariest part about it
I'll
is?
fucking go out back and put an axe through my knee and collect disability too.
Yeah. The scariest part about all of it is I could see it actually happening because of the political implications. Like, I can see Democrats in the Senate, or not Congress, not just the Senate, but in Congress, dragging their feet on all of this stuff, and like Democratic governors across the country being slow to reinstitute stuff, a la California. Like, I can honestly see all of that happening, just because they're going to be petty, and they're going to try and, which, if you stop and you think about it, that is potentially the most un-American thing ever. You're purposely hurting your state As the governor is as the president of the state.
He's the king state.
He's
State
the,
king.
He's the state king. Yes.
Well, they're in charge of the economy, state economy.
They're purposely hindering. That's treason. Like they should be tried for treason. I'm not saying right now on May 3rd. But if we're in November
And they're still not open.
and they're still not open, that's treason.
Yet most other states are.
Yeah. If we get to the point
We have 47 states are open.
and California's closed,
in like
Gavin Newsom should be tried
September.
for treason. Like that's fucking absurd.
They would just remove him from office. That's all.
yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, but who are they gonna vote in? Another fucking Democrat.
And
who's
someone
probably
will-
gonna do the same
There's
thing.
gonna be someone that he got impeached for that, so then the next person will at least open.
well then I will say though, someone will be trying to fucking puff their chest and be like, okay, I'll bring the charges. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Someone will, whether they stick or not. It's a different story.
Right. But could you imagine that? Like November rolls around and there's 4 states that are still closed, and it's like California, Massachusetts, fucking what's another big fucking blue state? Washington State, and like Illinois.
Sure.
They're the 4 states that are still closed in fucking October. First of all, I would lose my fucking mind.
I'd probably move.
I would if it got to the point where that's what happened. If we got to like August or September and we were still like the state was still closed, I'd be like, hey man, do you want to sell the house and fucking move to Texas?
I would think about. I'd consider it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I would get the fuck.
If it became that
would
much-
drive me out of the state.
If it became that much of a joke, I would
I
consider it.
Buy
Yeah.
a pretty big house in Texas with that money, depending on the part.
Like go to Bernie, Texas.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
the middle of nowhere.
Go to Waco, become the Waco kid again.
Or just make a fucking compound.
Yeah, like I hope it doesn't happen,
And they're gonna open up.
but I can see it. I could see. I think it's feasible. Like it's plausible.
I don't think anyone's got the balls to take it that far. If again, if 46 states are open plus DC,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has the balls to extend it like way beyond everyone else. There's no way.
There would be riots.
Yeah.
There would be riots.
It's already riots.
I would riot.
Or
I'm down to
riots.
riot.
Fuck, I'd riot.
Protests.
Fuck, I'd have a riot.
Spoon, have a riot.
Yeah.
Mello, have a riot.
Yeah, fuck, I'll have a riot.
Let's have a riot.
I got a face covering, I got a mask.
Yeah, we all have masks. We can riot.
We got the alcohol, Molotov cocktails, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, you want to start wrapping this up?
Yeah. So if an industry that was already on its way out, libraries have to be dead right now, right?
Now, it must be
Yeah.
booming. People are reading books.
Yeah, but libraries are
They're
closed.
closed.
Are
And no, think
Online?
about it now. Do people are afraid to do anything?
Yeah.
They're not going to go and get a book that somebody else was potentially touching.
Ew.
What are you going to do? Disinfect every page?
You'll die.
Right.
Unless you take like one of those fucking like disinfectant bombs and put the book wide open in the room with it. Like
Yeah.
this has got to be the nail in the coffin, right? Because libraries more or less were a joke to begin with.
The only saving grace is that I don't think libraries have a ton of overhead.
No, they don't. Librarians don't make anything.
No.
They're borderline volunteers.
Yeah.
They're locally owned by the local government, so
Right.
they don't like pay for taxes on the land and all that. So it's just pay the staff basically, and they have been getting into like schools. Like they give like library digital cards out, and they like get people that way. Like they're polluting the youth with their fucking books. But
Makes me fucking sick.
but they are actually adapting to the times, even though we don't see them because we're uncultured swarm.
We are uncultured.
Yes.
But
I buy my
they-
books off Amazon.
Then there's that too.
Yeah.
They
It's
just-
here
they
2
just
days
have them.
later. I don't have to drive anywhere and then drive somewhere to bring it back.
They don't have that old fucking book smell like that.
Right.
They've been rotting for like
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. It smells like mothballs.
But I even just think, and I don't. So Spoon, I don't know what Taunton was like, but I think of like where the Medford Library is. You could definitely build houses there,
Oh yeah.
and they would be fucking
Yeah.
valuable.
Oh, yeah, you can
Yeah.
do that.
But Dave, his fucking grandparents literally have a house behind the. Well, they're not there anymore. I don't think.
Quite lucrative that would be.
Yeah, the house right behind the library.
And it's like I know property in Bridgewater is probably nothing great because, you know in the center of town, like kind of directly across from, like what was it, My Sister and I? Is that the breakfast place?
Yeah.
So like directly across past the Rotary. There was there's always been a restaurant.
Like the Better Bean side.
Yeah, like left of that, there's always been restaurant space available for lease for rent.
Yeah.
Since 2009.
Nice.
There's never been anything in that.
Nice.
But which is where the Bridgewater Library is. But you could definitely knock that library down and put a house or two.
Oh yeah.
And it would be right off campus.
I will say they've revamped the Rotary a little bit.
I was there the other day.
They redid the that random old building that was like decrepit.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if they turned it into apartments.
But like still,
they
there's just
redid
not
it.
a lot going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of just thought about that. I'm like, they have to be dead now, right? Like
Yeah.
no one's gonna want to touch books.
No.
For now, yeah.
But that's what I mean. They're like I said,
Yeah.
the only saving grace is that it literally it's just a building. It doesn't like cost anything.
It's just a service.
Oh.
Service.
Turn all the lights off.
See, I think some.
Turn the heat down to 58. Fire the librarians. Now it's literally just sitting there. Like you have
Yeah.
zero costs.
Yeah.
State job, they probably have some sort of union, maybe?
Yeah.
The Union of Librarians.
Is there a librarian union? Oh my
God,
How
how do I
weak
get
would that
on
be?
that?
Yeah.
I gotta get on that.
Imagine that, like trying to like strong arm a different industry, like trying to strong arm like the electric company.
Yeah.
It's like, well, us and our Union of Librarians.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go out. They're
We're-
not gonna outsource.
you know what? The
their-
rate just
their
actually went
so-called
up.
power.
What are you gonna do? What are you guys gonna do? Not have electrical here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh boy. You got a fun thought?
I'm going to Florida on Saturday.
Oh, sick.
Nothing's gonna be
You know,
open.
for
really.
Mother's Day?
Oh, is it Mother's Day that day?
Yeah, I just found out today that next Sunday is Mother's Day.
Oh, sick. My sister's leaving on that Sunday morning, so I'm a better son than she is daughter, because I'll be there longer on Mother's Day. Ooh.
Yeah, but you're a piece
Oh,
of shit.
sister.
When are you coming back?
Oh, that's a one-way ticket.
Nice.
When things open, maybe? I don't know. Maybe,
Are you
give it 5
excited
days.
to
Hoping like a gym opens
to
down there
be
or
like
something.
it's gonna be like flying a private jet?
Yeah,
Like
it's
you're
so-
literally gonna be the only person on the
You
plane.
say that about Spirit, so they're gonna like stack it with like
Oh.
farm animals or something and charge me
Yeah.
for them.
Spirit's running one
I-
plane to fucking Florida for
Yeah.
the next week.
I told Dats before, my flight costs $32. If I were to take a carry-on that's not a backpack, that costs $35. So my duffel bag would be more valuable than the flight from here to Florida.
Nice.
Way to value your fucking flights.
Yeah.
Well, they charge for everything.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers. They charge if I don't whatever it is when you pre-check-in.
Check in.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
check-in thing. So if I don't check in online, they'll charge me $10 for checking in at the
For
airport
a boarding pass.
where nobody is.
Oh, did you want a seat cover? Yeah. That's another $17.
Oh, if you want to wear a mask on this plane, it's $15.
Yeah.
And by the way, you have to wear a mask.
I want a window that isn't cracked open. I'm
Can I
stupid
ask?
bastard.
Can I ask a potentially stupid question?
No.
Why are you flying Spirit?
Just there's $32.
But isn't all flights cheap?
No, no, yeah, no. Fort Myers is kind of closed all theirs. They're closer, so I have to go from Fort Lauderdale now, and there's only a limited amount, and they go from $32, and they jack up to like $110.
Oh, so you wouldn't be able to fly direct? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then rent a car, and then it's like $20 for a car too for a day.
Yeah.
So it's like a $50, $60 thing going on.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, pretty good.
That's awesome. When are you coming back? I don't know. About a one-way ticket.
Go
I mean,
see-
you're in summer, so.
Yeah.
It's,
Do my lessons from there. Ah, fuck a duck. I gotta do lessons from there.
we'll be back Sunday.
Yeah, so we'll see you when we record on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
I gotta stuff my stuff into like stupid backpack, laptops. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Take 3 pairs of clothes.
Do you think TSA is still gonna be fucking bitches about like everything?
Everything.
God, I hope so. Be nice human contact.
Yeah.
Please
That
touch
would be
me.
nice to speak to someone.
Do you want to give me a cavity search? No, please.
Hey, speak to me roughly and push me against the wall real quick. Touch all my soft spots as hard as you want.
Tell me you hate me while you do it.
Do you want to see the lint in my
What?
pocket?
I did see someone tweet that it was like, just got a letter that I have jury duty. Gotta say, I'm actually kind of excited to speak to another human being.
I have an activity now.
Yeah.
Well, he's got like 2 young kids and they're like homeschooling them too, so he's like, it'll be nice to read a book in peace and maybe speak to a different human being.
Oh man. Well, for my final thought, I want to propose a question. Is there anything in the world more infuriating than getting stuck in a Home Depot parking lot when the thing that you bought doesn't fit in your car? Anything?
This is poor planning.
I mean, I can come up with some stuff, but why don't you just dive into the details of how that one happened?
Yeah, so that happened yesterday. So we were redoing the porch, and we rescreened everything, and we wanted to put lattice on the bottom. So I got vinyl lattice, because obviously it's better than fucking wood. And so I bring it out. They're in sheets of 4x8, and I carry everything out. I also, mind you, I bought fucking rubber roofing for the roof of the fucking thing, which is like 100 pounds, lugging that fucking thing around. So I go, I put my seats down in the old Subaru Legacy, and slide that fucking rubber roofing in there, put everything in. I go to get the lattice in the trunk. Thud. Oh, shit. Alright. Cool. Alright, no problem. Let me see if I can, thump. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, what if I fold it in half the long way? Because I can do that, and then I can just slide it. I got it. Thump. Fuck. Well, maybe I can fit it in through, like, my, like, the door, like, the back door. Like, slide it in, kind of. Fuck, the seat's in the way. This sucks. And I'm there, and like slowly, it's building, and I just try one more time, and I look at it, I'm like, fuck, it's not working. So then, I'm like, alright, I got this. No big deal, it's fine. So I call Amy, who lives like down the street from this fucking Home Depot.
Drives a Jeep.
Drives a Jeep. It will fit. Doesn't pick up the phone. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, alright, who else can I call? I'm like, alright, well, let me work backwards here. So then I called Jamie, who was working on the boat and didn't pick up the phone. So I was like, fuck. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, now who the fuck can I call? And I was like, oh yeah, Michaela has an SUV. She's at the house in Mansfield. So I called you, and you were like, yeah, we'll go, we'll get it. And then literally as soon as I hung up with you, Jamie calls me back, and I explained the situation, and he's like, oh, do you want to borrow my truck? And I was like, yeah, but everything's in my car, and I'm in the parking lot. The lattice is in there, so I have no way to get to you to get the truck. That's when I called you back and was like, hey, it's up to Michaela, like, if she wants to try and fit this in her car or not, but, like, Jamie's at the shop if you want to, like, get his truck, whatever. We ended up fitting it in the in Michaela's SUV, but my God, I had a fucking meltdown in this fucking parking lot.
I would have paid to watch that.
I'm sitting there, like I said, thank fucking God no one was around. I'm like, you motherfucking piece of fucking shit. You can't even fit fucking lattice in your trunk. This car fucking sucks. I fucking hate this car. I knew I should have bought a fucking truck. This is fucking ridiculous. And then before Jamie called me back, I had called him and Amy. And then I'm flipping out. I'm like, no one answers their fucking phones. This is fucking ridiculous. This is what the fuck. And then I finally called you, and then I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I'm sitting there, and then the lattice is literally leaning against my car, and I'm sitting in my fucking driver's seat while the fucking, all the windows are down and the music's playing. I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. This is the most embarrassing fucking thing in the world. I'm literally, like, people like that start to walk by, and I'm like, this, oh man, I was gonna fucking lose it. I was ready to leave. It was like $100 worth of lattice. I was ready to leave it in fucking Home Depot parking lot. Say fuck it. Like I was motherfucking up and down. Oh man, I was so mad.
Can't believe you underestimated me in my car. My 2-door car.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure both the seats in the back
Yeah.
go all the way down. and it could easily fit right in there.
It didn't even fit easily into the Volvo.
No, we had
So,
to.
well, it would be up in your head while you drive.
Well,
But I
so
think
we had to put it in and start rolling it back.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
like we had to curl it back
Oh, yeah.
to
Right.
get it all in there because
Yeah.
dude, 8 feet long is actually that's fairly decent.
Also, thank God we did go with the vinyl because if that was wood, that wasn't
Oh,
happening.
yeah,
We
you-
would have. There would have been no other option to get James' truck.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't have fit.
Right.
Because luckily the vinyl we could fold and
Yeah.
roll and shit. So.
On a Civic Coupe, baby.
Yeah.
I think it would fit
We just
if it's wider.
put the two cars next to each other.
One arm out the window.
One arm out the window. All right, how fast are you going? All right, set your cruise control to like 47 and hold on.
Yep. Wind comes.
Ah! Oh man, that was quite the scene in that fucking parking lot.
Porch looks good though.
Yeah, it looks great. Looks great.
Yesterday was a day, dude.
Yesterday
Too
was
bad I
tough.
nail gunned in right
It was
there.
so like I think I said like so last night I was fucking exhausted and I was like I feel like I'm emotionally drained. Like I had a lot of like emotional highs and lows yesterday. I didn't even want to drink. I was like I can't. I don't want this beer. This is stupid. Yeah. I just want to go to bed.
And then like getting the fucking staples in.
Oh my god. Yeah. Weird. You can't use a manual fucking staple gun to get staples into fucking wood. Who knew? Had to go buy a fucking pneumatic fucking
Staple gun, nail gun.
Yeah. Which honestly, thank God I did.
Because we need the nail gun.
Because it works out. I mean, it was a touch expensive, but it's fucking worth it. We're gonna use it.
It's that stimmy check.
Yeah, I know. It's gone. It's gone.
Was
I
it-
spent all of it.
Was it nice while you had it?
Yeah, I spent all of it this weekend. It's sick. So, whatever.
Sorry, I'll probably get mine before the state fucking
Yeah.
opens back up in November.
Yeah. Oh man. Well,
That's gonna do it.
that's gonna do it for us, folks. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Thank you for listening wherever you are. Subscribe on both, and keep spreading the word. Keep telling everyone. Hopefully, we'll be out of these quarantimes sooner rather than later. We're on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. Twitter is Sarcasm_speaks. Facebook is Sarcasm Speaks. And hey, until next time.